back like a lawnmower. Hair trigger, pull back like a cornrow.
Extra clip and a stash like a console. Listening to Bono.
You listen to Bono. Whew! I needed that motivation. I haven't done this in a while. Guys, level 4. Mash said it best. You see us, the dog, we're inside. Sure. Oh man, welcome back to this channel, TK Chats, TK Masilo. I don't know. A lot's been happening. I think it's been like a whole year since I've posted. I'm gonna try to be consistent. I have a few concepts and conversations and things you guys would like me to talk about. But right now, guys, South Africa's on level 4. And it hurts. If you can hear the acoustics of the room, it's hollow because there's nothing in. I'm moving out. That's how heavy level 4 has already been for a creative entrepreneur such as myself. Guys, do you understand? Every time the president says a speech and initiates an extreme lockdown, creatives, freelancers, contracts lose all the upcoming gigs. So here I am Sunday night after hearing the rumors about level 4. I just wasn't sure if I could believe it. And the rumors were true. He initiated level 4 and I lost 2 gigs that were probably going to keep me comfortable for the next month or 2. Let me not say comfortable, but survival mode wouldn't have been as painful as it is now. So that's part of my life updates. The perks and pains of being a freelancer is 1, you get to own your time. 2, you get to be a bit more strategic and smart with how you use your time and how you market, how you approach clients. But one of the pains is trying to be a freelancer during a pandemic is one of the biggest risks you could ever take. I think for me, it's probably been one of the worst 2 months of the entire pandemic. When the pandemic started, it was handleable. I could do it. I was still getting business. Now it's a bit tricky because everyone is touch and go with their businesses. People want digital presence, but they don't want to pay for it. Yeah. But I know God's gonna do something. You know, you can feel in the air that something's about to change. You don't know what it is. You know God's about to like do something. You just don't know what it is, and it feels good. I think that's the energy I'm at right now. Which reminds me of Chris Rock's thing. Chris Rock said, God never meets you at the best time of your life. Weird enough, it is, and I don't know what his views are on faith, but it was funny hearing that because I think there's some truth to it. He meets you when you're down and out, when you can't afford rent anymore, and you got to make a temporary plan, such as myself. When you're on drugs, whatever the situation is, God tends to meet you at probably the worst crushing point that you've ever experienced. And maybe that's why I feel like that as well. But anyway, this is just a chat to say I'm kind of back. I'm still going to be creating content. For those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, that's why your feed smell. You see, get your act together. Follow me on Instagram because I'm more interactive there. YouTube takes a lot of work. In case you don't know, content creation takes a whole lot of work. Back to the perks and pains of being a freelancer. Yeah, guys. This is where we are. We're in the dark, but God makes everything work together for the good of those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. And I'm assuming that's you and me. Yeah. So this is quite a short video. I don't really know what to say. I do know I did take in a lot of your considerations. Some of you guys asked me to talk about my current views on relationships and marriage. I have something cooking for that. I am working on a few new concepts. One of them I'm very excited to really bring out. I've already recorded 3 episodes. It's called That's a You Thing. Brilliant, with a really great person. I'm so glad I got to create content with her. The other one is called Instagram Meets, coming up very soon on Instagram. You see why you need to follow me on Instagram? You sleep, you're on YouTube. I'm not saying, please subscribe. Please subscribe, like, share. I need that. I need the numbers, guys. For me to be inspired and have the drive to keep going, I'm gonna do this. You guys have also asked me for editing hacks, editing content. I'm gonna do that on Patreon. I'm not gonna do that here because a man must eat. I love teaching people. And I love sharing ideas and concepts, and I love helping people want to create and build businesses. But I'm told that I'm too kind and I give away all my ideas and lessons and concepts for free, and you start figuring out a way to monetize it. Guys, I'm learning to take L's better. I'm learning to take L's better, whether public or private. And I think there's a lot more we can learn from each other when we learn how to embrace the L's, embrace the losses, make them lessons, and share them with each other, because there's so much healing that we all need to go through that if we don't acknowledge certain hurts, if we don't acknowledge certain pains and have chats about them, we're going to keep reinventing the wheel for someone else to feel the same pain. And I really think that we should embrace our pains, our heartaches, and our losses, and get better. I have a few things I would like to talk to you guys about over a series of time. I hope I can do this weekly because it's going to take a lot of work. But stay with me. Please put in the comments below if there's something you kind of want to ask me or do something. If you guys want to link up and create content together, I'm open to that. If there's a conversation or topic you want me to talk about, I'm open to that. I weirdly have a few, I don't want to call it that, but I have like a few sermons or messages that have been like, it took me 2 years to write, and I think it's coming to its completion now. Yeah. What a time, guys. What I can say is look after yourself. Please stay healthy. Quarantine if you must. Hustle if you must, but protect everyone around you. Yeah. It's been good. It kind of feels good to be back, but I hope I can keep it consistent. I guess we're still calling this TK Chats, right? Are we calling it TK Chats? I don't even know if YouTube still has cards. Like, can you like do polls and stuff? Like, guys, just follow me on Instagram. I'm more interactive there. Maybe I'm also a bit sluggish, or not sluggish. I'm a bit slow in how I'm speaking to you now because my mind and heart's going through a whole lot of things that I'm processing right now. I'm in a temporary pain, but I know it's temporary because there's something coming on the other side, and it's always a win for those who stay the course. And maybe that's a word of advice for some of you guys. Learn to stay the course. I know this sounds like rambling to a lot of you guys. I'll try to be a bit more structured when I know what I'm saying, but I thought maybe my first video on coming back to YouTube must be me taking an L and moving out of my current apartment to be somewhere else temporarily. But I hope to see you very soon. And the moral still remains the same. You're watching TK Chats. When you find your voice, don't give it away.